please put your hands together for Dr. Wieland Holfelder. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Great to be here. What a crowd. Wow. Andy, Bernd, Felix have really put together an amazing event over the last few years. We were part of the first sort of initial events that we had, and this is really getting better and better every year. I do realize that I'm the only thing between you and the energy break. I'm not sure if the organizers put the energy break right behind me because they were afraid that you need energy after my talk. Hopefully that's not the case. So as Dan said, I'm Wieland. I'm leading the engineering center here for Google in Munich. And we have about 700 or so Googlers here, most of them engineers. And they work on interesting projects all across the board. Like we start with Google Account Services, with privacy and security for Google Account, with the V8 engine for the Chrome browser that hopefully everyone here in the audience uses. We also do privacy for Chrome. We do the password manager for Chrome. We do Google developer tools, internal applications for Googlers, Android Automotive, and many, many more. One of them, and that's what I want to talk about today, is cloud AI and cloud robotics. And that's really sort of how we at Google envision to connect the cloud with the real world. Because ultimately our goal is that we want to make AI and automation more accessible to everyone. Everyone talks about AI these days, but more correctly we should talk about machine learning as the core technology behind it. And Sundar Pichai, our CEO, has said about 2 years ago already that machine learning is a core transformative way by which we are rethinking how we are doing everything. And ever since, Google is indeed putting AI at the heart of everything that we do. Whether it's delivering the best search results, helping you find a photo of your daughter's birthday party, or helping you find the best way home with Google Maps, or providing you, our partners and customers, the best AI services and solutions on the Google Cloud Platform. Google literally has become an AI-first company throughout. But today I will talk less about how Google uses AI and focus more about the fundamental shifts we see in the industry and the fact that AI really is the next chapter in the long history of technological progress, from the printing press to the mobile revolution. And the reality is, AI is going to change every industry, from health to manufacturing, to finance, to retail, to insurance, to media, you name it. Every industry will change. But that also means every industry can hugely benefit from AI. So if every industry can actually and should benefit from AI, what are the current challenges we face and how do we get there? Let's talk about that for a moment. One big challenge we see is that there is a gap that reveals a lack of awareness on both sides. On one side, many traditional industries lack an understanding of AI, which makes it hard for them to benefit from it. Machine learning development is a complex cycle, and expertise is required at each and every stage. On the other side, the technologies, the experts, the machine learning gurus that are driving the development of AI lack an understanding of those traditional industries and the unique challenges that they face. And as a result, many problems that could benefit from AI remain unsolved and untouched. Another challenge is, and I'm sure many of you here in the audience experienced that in your own startups and your own businesses, out of the world's 21 million developers, there are just about 1 million or so that have a data science background. And currently, there are really only thousands or so that are machine learning experts. Therefore, a significant gap remains between what's possible with AI and what's within the reach of our customers. And we need to invest in educating everyone from the elementary school kid all the way up to university to think about machine learning and data science. And another factor we should not underestimate, especially here in Germany, is the demographic change. And there's not much to actually, project or think about. This is simple math. We will be looking at a tight labor market and a shrinking active workforce. And in order to maintain the same amount of welfare and economic growth that we have gotten used to in this country, we will actually need to increase productivity. And AI and automation will be a key enabler for that. So how do we address these challenges? Let me share with you how we at Google Cloud are thinking about these challenges and how we are trying to address them, and how we can hopefully help you to support the transition and partner with us in this transformation. Google Cloud is bridging the gap by bringing customers and AI experts together on a shared platform. We work with customers from a wide range of industries to help them understand AI and make it more accessible. In the process, we develop a first-hand understanding of their world and the challenges they face. Combined with the AI expertise at Google, we can address their problems in powerful new ways. By understanding the diverse range of needs in today's enterprise environments, we're delivering the power of AI in the forms that are most useful for our customers. We provide AI technology across an entire spectrum of solutions. On one side, there are customers, and probably many of them here in the room, who are experts in machine learning that simply want to use the most powerful tools to build their vision, like tensor processing units, TensorFlow, Kubeflow, and ML Engine. On the other are customers that understand the value of AI but don't have the in-house skills to put it to use. For them, we offer simple tools that deliver immediate results, like our machine learning APIs. And in between, we offer a growing range of solutions that blend ease of use and sophisticated capabilities, such as the contact center or cloud robotics. Furthermore, we believe that in delivering maximum results for every customer, we need to make sure that we can do that regardless of their expertise. So consider our cloud tensor processing units, special custom chips that are dramatically accelerating machine learning tasks. With minimum amount of code, advanced users can run their TensorFlow models on those TPUs in our data centers and experience an immediate boost. But even novices can rely on performance gains from the latest Google hardware, as APIs like the Cloud Translation API automatically leverage TPUs behind the scenes. No matter your level of skill, Google Cloud ensures you're always benefiting from our most powerful technology. And Google Cloud is where we constantly share the latest and best of our AI technology with the world to support the industrial transformation and to be part of the solution. Now, how does that all relate to the real world, you may ask? For example, how do we connect our AI services and solutions to real customers in, for example, real warehouse environments who want to use AI in the cloud to increase their productivity by looking into automation? Well, today, automation really only is economical at scale. The upfront cost of integrations are huge, and the results are relatively inflexible. However, a new generation of flexible, perception-driven, collaborative robots are making automation much more affordable and useful in unpredictable environments, moving from hand-wired perfect repeatability to more flexible, low-cost, perception-driven, collaborative robots removes the need for specialized system integrators, lowers costs, and will drive innovation and adoption. So how can we harness the power of AI in the cloud for more affordable automation? How do we digitize the physical world in less structured environments like warehouses? It is relatively easy to capture sensor readings from big, steady machines in factories. But it's much harder to digitize goods in storage or containers of goods like shelves, pallets, bins, or boxes, especially if human workers are in the same workspace and manually move these goods and containers around. So we believe that we can help solve these challenges with an open cloud-based platform and AI services for collaborative robots built on mature Google Cloud technology. How do we envision this looks like? Well, I will show you some examples of cloud robotic services we currently have in development. Simultaneous localization and mapping, and sorry, that was a bit fast, but I will show you nevertheless. Simultaneous localization mapping. The robots are running around in the warehouse, and you see these landmarks in the square boxes. And then we have spatial intelligence, where we reuse exactly the same information to identify shelves and tables and chairs and so on and so forth. And then we can use that data also for object intelligence, where we can actually identify objects and their poses in the environment, and then we can tell the robots what they can do with these objects. So these are examples of services that we envision on this platform, and that will actually make AI and automation so much easier for you to use. Where are we going with all this? Well, there's a broader vision here. Our infrastructure enables reusable assets on the robot and in the cloud. It can support not only the services I just described to you, but also serve as a foundation for third-party software developers. Our plan is to work with our partners to grow this platform into an ecosystem, using an app store for software distribution. For example, developers and their customers benefit from easy creation and deployment of robotic automation solutions. You don't need to know the hardware underlying it. You can just develop these solutions. And they will also be able to tap into cloud-based analytics of sensor data to expand their awareness of the physical world. With this platform, we are enabling developers to build innovative, reusable software and services for whichever use case or vertical they want to build it. This will ultimately make automation drastically simpler and reduce the cost of custom integration. And this will also allow one-off processes to be automated seamlessly through the orchestration of existing hardware and existing software components. Collaborative robots and more accessible automation will complement local physical labor and increase productivity where needed. This is how we believe automation and AI enhance human skills right here in our local labor markets rather than replacing them. To summarize, we believe that AI will change every industry, especially many of the traditional industries. And by connecting cloud AI to the real world via an open cloud-based platform and AI services, we can help to make AI and automation more affordable and accessible to everyone. And by the way, some of that development happens right here in Munich. Thank you very much.